All right. So we're riding out into the desert right now, and the whole point of this is to see if we can find ourselves sort of like a little vision quest, hallucination, um, whatever you want to call it. Uh, but as you run around out in the desert for too long, you start to have little visions of things, and that's what we're trying to see if we can find one. Um, there's some ancient ruins. They're kind of neat and all, but that's not what we're looking for today. What we're looking for is one of these hallucinations, visions.
Whoa.
And some of them are really interesting, and some of them are kind of stupid. Um, Not sure if we're going to get one anytime soon. It kind of happens relatively randomly.
Whoa.
Oh, there's one. He just disappeared. I don't know what happened with him.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of hyenas over there. If I go in that direction, they're going to attack me. Ah, and there we go. So here, drawn in the sand. Ooh, this one's like sad. So that's you and your wife who has since left you, and your son who was murdered, and there's Sinu the bird. And these over here, and we might as well. So these are those stone circles. I think we might have talked about them earlier in the game. These are something you find throughout the game. They're these little stone formations. They actually match astrological signs if you were to look at them from above. But what we're going to do is come over here and interact with them, and you're going to see what'll happen. And I'll just let this play out. The voices you're about to hear are Bayek and his son when his son was still alive.
Medjay have a duty to the gods. We must be strong and ready to fight. But we must only fight when it is just.
I'll practice hard, Papa. I want to be strong and hunt like you do.
You are already better with your weapons than many men. You will make a fine Medjay, son.
Like Mom says, may your victories multiply.
The divine lion, the powerful one. Her breath formed the desert, the fiercest of hunters. She leads the armies of the Pharaoh into battle.
Okay, so that's the end of that little sequence. So throughout the game, you can see there's a whole bunch of these little astrological things going on here. You find these little stone circles, and you go through one of these little stories where he talks with his son, who is now dead, and relives a little moment in his life. Each time he does it, a new one of these is formed in the sky, and when you complete all of them, you can go to this sort of inner workings of the Sphinx, and we're going to do that sooner or later, and actually sort of see what all of this amounts to from the game's perspective. From the perspective of, anything real, it's pointless. So it's just part of the game. It's kind of neat, and a little sad in its own way, because he's talking to his dead son. So then he comes out of it, and here we are back in the real world again. You can go back and interact with these obviously anytime you want. And I think those are the hyenas up there. We're going to stay away from them because if we go any closer to them, they're going to attack us. And, oop, there's one right there. He might attack me. I need to try not to be near him too close. You don't... It's not that I can't fight them. Ah, crud, here he comes. It's just, I really don't want to kill him. So I'm trying not to have to kill any of those guys. So right now I'm just kind of running around the desert, and that's probably a really unwise thing to do in real life because I'm betting you will die very quickly. Okay, so you hear the music going? That's telling me that something sort of supernatural is occurring someplace. I see shadows. That's a bird. Not that interesting. Anyhow, if you charge around in the desert long enough, you will encounter these sort of visions of stuff, whether it's the future or the past or just some random thing. Lots of visions out here in the desert. And you can hear the music going, and sort of the perspective has changed a little. I'm willing to bet there's something out here that's happening. Ah, this is the ship in the desert, and that's probably what this was referencing. This is a thing that you find at a point in the game. It's relevant to the game. Oh, there's another little thing. Oh, and there we go. I bet that's somebody I care about over there. Let's see if I can catch up with them before they vanish. If I had a horse right now, I'd probably be better off trying to catch them. Let's see if I can catch up with them or not. I feel like, oh, nope, there they are. It's somebody, and they just vanished on me. And there they are again. And they vanished again.
Whoa.
Where are they? There. And there.
Whoa. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the end of that or not, but I don't see her any longer. I suspect she's officially gone, but I wonder if she has led me to something. And she has. She has led me to bad guys. We could go in there and fight all of those guys, but really, I think it's we've seen enough for today of the supernatural world of the Assassin's Creed game, and from Bayek, and here Fang, and those bad guys back in the little cavern there. We're gonna call this one done for the day, and till next time, I'm gonna go and kill those guys here in a second, and we'll see you next time.